Hello students, welcome to the third session of pair of linear equations in two variable. Till now you have studied about framing of the linear equation, plotting of the lines of the linear equation where you have got the either intersecting lines like this, overlapping lines, or you have got parallel lines. With the help of this, you have come to know whether the linear equation, pair of linear equation will give you a unique solution when it is intersecting, infinite solution when the two lines are overlapping, and no solution when the lines are not intersecting. Now in this session, we will be doing or we will be finding out whether the pair of linear equations will give you the unique solution, infinite solution, or no solution by comparing the ratios of the linear variables, coefficients of the variables of the linear equations. Now to understand this, we will plot the lines so that you can understand in a better way. We will be using, we are considering here the two equations x minus 2y and 3x plus 4y minus 20 is equal to 0. When we plot these two equations in a graph, on the graph, so we get this kind of a situation where we see this is your x minus 2y is equal to 0 and this is your 3x plus 4y minus 20 is equal to 0. It is intersecting at one point, giving you a solution 4 comma 2. Now we take the another pair of linear equation. Here 2x plus 3y minus 9 is equal to 0 and 4x plus 6y minus 18 is equal to 0. When these two lines are being plotted, so we get the two lines are overlapping each other. Okay, and in the third situation, when the two lines equations are taken, so after plotting we get a parallel lines. So this is what we have done in the previous session, as well as now we will be using these equations which we have taken and plotted the lines. We will take the equations here. So we have x minus 2y is equal to 0 and 3x plus 4y minus 20 is equal to 0. When we compare these two equations with a generalized one, we get the value of a1 is equal to 1, a2 is equal to 3. How we are comparing this thing? So we say that if we take this one, so x minus 2y plus 0 is equal to 0, and here we are having this a1 x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. So when we are comparing this a1 with the first, and this one thing is being compared with this, so a1 will be equal to 1 and b1 will be equal to minus 2 and c1 will be equal to 0. So this way you will be comparing. Now here we say this one, and we are comparing this b1 with 2y, so we are getting b1 minus is equal to 2, b1 is equal to minus 2 and c1 is equal to 0, and here we get a2 is equal to 3 and b2 is equal to 4 and c2 is equal to minus 20. When we are finding out the ratio of these coefficients with each other, that means ki a1 upon a2 we are doing to 1 upon 3, b1 upon b2 we are getting minus 2 upon 4, and if we do c1 upon c2, so we will get 0 upon minus 20. So when we are seeing here, so here we say that a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. If you see clearly, so here I am getting 1 upon 3 and here I am getting minus 2 upon 4, that is equal to minus 1 upon 2. So here the ratio of coefficient of x is not equal to ratio of the coefficient of y. So then we are getting unique solution. We can say it will be consistent and unique solution. Unique solution means that we are getting only one solution. If you see here, so what we are having, these are the two straight lines, they are intersecting at a point that is give you 4, 2. So with the help of comparison of the ratio, we are obtaining the unique solution. Okay. Now when in the second case, what we had the overlapping lines. That means we have the infinite solution. Let's see what happens with the ratio of the two equations. So here when we compare it, so here A1 will be equal to 2, B1 is equal to 3 and C1 is equal to minus 9, and A2 is equal to 4, B2 is equal to 6 and C2 is equal to minus 18. So here when we compare it, so we get this. So A1 upon A2, this will give you 1 upon 2. B1 upon B2 is equal to 1 upon 2. C1 upon C2, we get it minus 9, this again 1 upon 2. So here we see that when we are doing that, here A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2. We are getting consistent, that we'll get it, and we will have infinite solution. We will have infinite solution when we are having this kind of a situation. Now we say the third one, when we plotted the third pair of equation, we got it what? We got it a parallel lines. So when we have the parallel lines, so we will not have solution. So what will be the case when we do the comparison of the ratios? So here when we are comparing, so here we are getting A1 is equal to 1, A2 we are getting as 2, and B2 we are getting as 4, and C1 we are getting as minus 4, and C2 is equal to minus 12. So when we are doing the comparison, A1 upon A2 is equal to 1 upon 2, B1 upon B2 is equal to 1 upon 2, C1 upon C2 is 1 upon 3. So here what we see, so here we say A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2. When we are doing this comparison, so what we are finding, we are having the ratio, ratio of the coefficient of x and y, they are equal, but we are not having the ratio of the constant term that is equal. So here we will get no solution in this case. I hope this thing is clear to everybody. So we get A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2. So in this case it will be called inconsistent and no solution. No solution. Now it is clear to you people कि here when the ratio of the two variables, here the ratio of the variables, if I take it as A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2, so we will have a unique solution. If we have A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2, so we will have infinite solution. And if we have the comparison ratio A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2, so we will have no solution. These things you have to remember when we are solving the questions of this kind. Now here we take it up an example so that it will explain, make you understand in a better way. So here we take it as, here it says 7x minus 5y minus 4 is equal to 0 is a given, and write down another linear equation so that the lines represented by the pair are intersecting, coincident or parallel. So when it will be the intersecting, so if we are having the condition A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2, so in this case we will have a unique solution. And if we have A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2, so in this case we will have coincident line and infinite solution. And when we have a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 and not equal to c1 upon c2, so we will have no solution. This is what we are, or we can say, so we will have a parallel lines. So this what we have to find it out. We need to find out the solution. So here we are considering we can have the infinite types of the infinite equations which will satisfy this. So it is given that is 7x minus 5y minus 4 is equal to 0. Now here we are considering this equation. This equation we are considering, and we will see it will have the intersecting. So this equation can differ also. If you see it like that, this only. So it is here given here 7x minus 5y minus 4. So here we are having this as a1, this as b1, and this as c1. And here if we are having the c1, a1 is a2 is equal to, we will have a2, b2 and c2, the coefficients here. So what we are having, so a1 is 7 and a2 is 1, b1 is minus 5 and b2 is 1. So if we are finding out the ratio, so we are having the ratio of this that is not equal. So when it is not equal, so this lines will be representing a pair of intersecting line. So here we have assumed this, and this can be replaced. If we can say that it should not be equal, so in place of x plus y minus 4 we can have some other. We can take it as here as a 2x plus say 3y minus 4 is equal to 0. So we can have this also. If we do the comparison, the same condition will apply. So we will may have the infinite types of, or infinite or the more different equations which should satisfy this, then only we will have the intersecting lines. I hope this thing is clear. Okay. Now what kind of the equations we should have so that it will be coincident? So you need to have some common sense here. Here it is given 7x minus 5y minus 4 is equal to 0. For coincident, what we should have, a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. This condition it should satisfy. So simply we can have to, if we have to find out the equation which should satisfy this one, so what we should do? So simply if we make it number of times of this equation, so we will have the same condition. So here I am taking, suppose if I multiply this given equation to 2, so we will get it what, 14x minus 10y minus 8 is equal to 0. And if we do the comparison of the ratio, so what we'll get, a1 upon a2 will be 7 upon 14. Here if we say the given equation is what? Given equation is 7x minus 5y minus 4 is equal to 0. So if we are comparing with this, so 7 upon 14 is equal to 1 upon 2, then minus 5 upon minus 10, so minus 5 is here, minus 10 is here, so they are getting 1 upon 2, minus 4 and minus 8, so is it 1 upon 2, so here this is satisfying this condition. a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. So here in this condition we can say that the line represented by a pair of it will be coincident. Okay. Now the third condition that we should have that parallel line. So under what condition it will be parallel line? If we find this portion or this ratio is being satisfied, so then we will have the parallel lines. So here we are considering the equation 7x minus 5y plus 2 is equal to 0. We had equation 7x minus 5y minus 4 is equal to 0. This was given equation, isn't it? So it was given equation. Now we are considering this equation. If we find out the ratio that we get, a1 upon a2 is equal to 7 upon 7, that is equal to 1, b1 upon b2 is equal to minus 5 and 1 upon 1, and here we are getting minus 2 upon 1. So now what is here? So here a1 upon a2 is equal to B1 upon B2, but it is not equal to C1 upon C2. So here we will get the lines represented by the pair of are parallel, by the lines which will be parallel. Now here you are saying that we are not plotting the lines to find it out, but we are doing the comparison of the ratio and find it out what kind of the situation will be there, whether it will be having the intersecting line, coincident line, or parallel line. I hope this thing is clear to everybody. Okay, now we check to exercise 3.2, the questions which you have to do. Now here you see that form the pair of linear equation in the following problems and find out the solution graphically. So in this question, that you need to find out the equation. First you will frame the equation, and after framing the equation you will solve it graphically, which you have already done it. Okay, now in this one, the second question, on comparing the ratios A1 upon A2, B1 upon B2 and C1 upon C2, find out whether the lines of the following pair of lines intersecting at a point parallel or coincident. So you need to do the comparison. What I have explained you in this session, the same you have to do with these pair of equations, pair of linear equations, and find it out what is the condition. And the third one also here, that you have to find out the consistent or inconsistent. In the previous one you have to find out whether they are intersecting, parallel or coincident, and then this question you have to find it out whether they are consistent or inconsistent. Okay, now the fourth question, what you have to do, you need to find out कि pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. If they are consistent, that means कि if they have infinite solution or unique solution, then you have to find out graphically. Okay, so this one you have to do in the fourth question. That means these are the pair of equations where you will be finding out by doing A1 upon A2. Yani that means you will be doing with a comparison of this one. If they have this kind of a situation of the pair of equation, so you are having the unique solution, or we can say consistent. If they having this kind of a situation, so then also it will be a consistent, and if it has in this kind of a situation, so it will be inconsistent. So for these two you need to plot them on the graph and solve it graphically, find out the solution for the consistent. Okay, now the fifth one's question says half the perimeter, yani that here I need to find out the equation. It says half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meters more than its width. It is 36 meters. Find the dimension of the garden. So you need to frame the equation and find out the value. Find out the dimension of it. It means you have to find out the value of x and y, isn't it? So you need to first form the relationship between the length and breadth, and then you have to find out is 36 meters the here. You need to find it out the equation and you solve it. The same you have to do, and you this one I have explained you with the help of example. You will be doing it the same manner and find it out. Okay, and the seventh one you have to draw the graph for it and determine the vertices. This kind of a question I have explained you in the starting of the sessions, where you have to find out the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and the x-axis. Okay, and shade the triangular region. I hope these things are clear. You will be doing this exercise, and further I will explain you with this more questions based on this kind of situations where we will be using the comparison of the ratios and find out the equations or find out the missing value of the equations in the next session. Okay, and I hope you are clear with the concept, and I tell you that what we have done in this session, we have done for the find out whether the lines are intersecting or parallel or coincident lines by comparing the ratios of the coefficient of the given equations. Okay.